Welcome to the Skating Club of Boston for the matchup of the Martha's Vineyard Vineyarders versus your Norwood Mustangs. Starting for the Vineyarders, number 1, Alyssa Vieira. Number 9, McKenna Mattel. Number 14, Abigail Geary. Number 16, Eleanor Moni. Number 24, Hannah Wansowitz. And number 19, Josie Smith. And now starting for the Mustangs, number 1, Birdie Tenori. Number 7, Emily Spidorsha. Number 16, Isla Wilson. Number 21, Olivia Tucker. Number 23, Ava Hines. And number 24, Daniela Parisi. Now please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the East Rink here at the Skating Club of Boston. For me, a win-win situation. We'll get to in just a little bit as the Martha's Vineyard Vineyarders have come off island today to travel up here to Westwood to take on our Norwood Mustangs. Mark Hoover along with Joe DeVingo. Joe, kind of a nice matchup here today in terms of record-wise and what we can expect from these two squads.
It seems that way. I mean, Norwood's coming off a big win against KP. They've been off for a little while since last Wednesday. Didn't have any games this weekend, so hopefully they can take that momentum from that big win and continue on and keep piling up the points for the tournament.
Yep, same thing for the Vineyard. They've just coming off a really big win recently over Falmouth, which has become one of the girls' powerhouses down out of the Cape. So this kind of rivalry, as it were, I guess this has been going on for quite a while now. Last year, I think the Vineyard took the 2 that they played, and the year before that, Norwood took the 2. So these are some evenly, matched squads here. New head coach for the Vineyard. She's taken over. Coach Watts taken over after a couple years as an assistant. So she's kind of like, again, trying to build up the program as we get ready to roll here. But as I had mentioned early on, kind of shooting at a win-win situation for myself as a proud alumni of the 1983, the class of 1983 to Martha's Vineyard Regional High School. I can't go wrong in this one here. I guess I could hope for like a 3-3 tie.
There you go. Maybe a home win for each team.
That's right. There you go. So Vineyard just like that. Wow, boy, I tell you, when we want to get ready, 10 seconds in, and just like that, the Vineyard is on top, 1-0 on the first rush in. I didn't even get a chance to see who scored on that one.
So always the first person throw. So
yeah, number 14 there, Abigail Geary, I think, is coming through on that. So she picked that one up because I saw that McKenna Mattel just took off, number 9. So just like that.
Your goal scored by number 14.
Not the start that
the Vineyard was
Coach Coskren was looking for.
That's right. So just like that, the Vineyard hops out to a 1-0 lead, 1 shot, 1 goal, and we'll see how the Mustangs can respond here. Spidorsha works down, tries to pop it in front, nobody there. Only works on the far side. Vineyard able to clear, looks to get all the way over. Pinched in there is goal-scoring Geary. Flips it in front. Spadorcia on the backhand to the far side. Picked up by Blitzer. Intercepted nicely there by Parisi. Oh, she gets taken down. No arm up there. She hops right back up.
Oh, nice.
A little tip in front. Norwood looks to center that one there. Cannot do so. Still in front there. And tied up there by Vieira, the sophomore.
Good follow-up
goaltender.
shift after that bad, I would say bad first goal, but quick first goal
Yeah.
for Martha's Vineyard.
Tough way to start there. Face off here with 13:43 left in the first. We're just underway from the skating club, and Vineyard with that first goal here. Roche will wait, pivot, gets it across the far side. Was hoping someone was going to jump in there. She tried herself. Dumps all the way back in here as Hines gets it. Dispossessed. Walking in. Oh, that one just scoots wide. That puck couldn't have gone much slower, fortunately. And quite there. Blocked nicely out front.
Good block by Roche.
Norwood's able to get it. Brown, who has the correct pants on.
Yeah.
A little story there about
It's like
number 11.
everybody's in uniform.
Yeah,
which is
we're going to
nice.
be keeping tabs on some of these players here for Norwood, who some are no longer packing their own hockey bags, apparently, and are blaming parents for not having the proper equipment. But Wilson will take the face-off here for Norwood to Spadorcia. Spadorcia back up to the point to Parisi. She looks to dump it in.
Like to get some shots in early. You know, when you're not completely familiar with the team, you kind of want to see the goalie and test her. Don't want to make her life easy.
Shot there again. High and right on into Vieira's glove.
She's tall.
Yes.
Takes up a lot of the net. So I'm not sure if getting pucks up that high is a good idea.
Wins back again. This time Parisi shoots it to the far side. Backhanded up there, picked up by Paige Smith. Can't quite get it out as the Mustangs dump back in. Grace Cotton in the far corner. Norwood looks to center, unable to do so. Spadorcia works behind the net with Eleanor Moan up top again. Parisi looks to maybe have that misdirect over there. Trying to pick up Katie Malley.
Intentionally wide.
Yep. Vineyard able to get a hold here up to Vital. Catherine, a senior, brought in here by Cotton.
Good block.
We got two Cottons, Grace Cotton, the junior, and Caroline Cotton, number 12, the sophomore. Bernie's able to slide through the crease there,
Nice.
keep the pads
Good
down.
breakout right
Good
there.
little breakout here, very quick. Oh, nice defensive work there by the Vineyard.
Norwood in the middle of a change. I'd like to see him just get that puck in deep. It's not a good idea to lose a puck just out in the central middle of the ice when your team is trying to change up.
Mattel here, who had the assist early on. That's a great defensive work, but I think you're going to have to keep an eye on number 9 here, McKenna Mattel, just a freshman, but she's got some wheels. Cross-ice pass, nice and sharp there, picked up by Moan.
I have 19, Josie Smith here on defense, is just an 8th grader too.
Yeah, the Vineyard program, this kind of goes back to the days of Bill Nauman and John Fierro down at the Vineyard when they both had looking to grow the girls program, and many, unfortunately too many moons ago, they started a weekend where all of the girls' youth programs would head down to the Vineyard for the weekend and
I've been
play
there.
down there. I was going to say, I think Joe's been there a couple times.
What
and
happens
maybe
in Martha's Vineyard stays
stays
in
in
Martha's Vineyard.
Unfortunately, bowling pins and bowling balls
Yeah,
were eventually returned.
Yeah.
But
No harm done.
no harm, no foul. And it has really kind of grown into quite a weekend thing. And it's kind of nice now where the Vineyard now is coming off and playing the Norwood up here. They were up here last year as well. So
I'm assuming Martha's Vineyard might have a hard time, besides league play, getting people to play them, because it is quite the trip.
terrific little move there by Geary as she whistles that one just wide. Picked up here in the skates by Wilson. Shot blocked, doesn't get all the way through. Norwood trying to get a hold of it, unable to do so, comes here to the near side. But defensively, Parisi back in with it.
Parisi is definitely taken control of this game.
She really has. You know, even from her defensive standpoint, she's not been afraid to hop into the play where she's needed to. As Conley.
She's only a sophomore, so.
There's a race right here. Well done. Again, boy, you kind of keep an eye on. I think that's Mattel right there. So Conley comes on the far side, looking to get to that red line, able to do so. Takes a quick little spill. Penalty coming up here with 9:28.
Keeps the legs moving, draws the penalty.
Yeah.
Nice. I like to see it. Good shift.
So
another sophomore.
Darcy, the freshman, goes for the hook at 9:28 here of the first. The Mustangs will have the first man advantage. As Wilson, Roche, and Spadorcia up front with Parisi and Tucker on defense for the man advantage for the Mustangs.
Oh, good face-off win.
Nice win there. A little too tough on the back. So Parisi will have to gather up here. Hits off the boards. Yeah, a little too hard there, and that's going to be ice. That's kind of a tough play right there. Taking an icing on a.
Thought she had a piece of it, but can't really tell.
Not to be, so all the way back here to Bernie's right. Just 1:49 left here in the man advantage. 9:16 left in the first. Vineyard with the 1-0 lead on the first shot with 10 seconds into the first period. As Geary scored for the Vineyard to put them up. Everyone's checked equipment-wise and ready here for the drop. Vineyard puts it in deep there by Malowski. Comes around. Wilson sits, waits, starts to try to gear it up here. She's got a little bit of open ice. Gets to the red line, dumps it there for Spadorcia. Spadorcia tries to rough through, can't do so.
Too many bodies. Get the puck in deep, get behind the D, and start working the forecheck.
Michaels.
Then you can get it set up.
Presses deep.
There you go. Another ice.
Another icing there, trying to hit Brown. Wasn't able to do so, so another icing comes back with 1:10 left in the man advantage.
It was a good idea. Michaela was behind the defense, but unfortunately the puck didn't want to sit down for her.
Yeah, got up a little bit. So Geary and Wilson will face off against each other here, back in the Norwood zone. One back by Norwood. Norwood trying to get themselves in position. Spadorcia cross ice to Hines. Trying, that popped out. So the offside's there. Mustangs just trying to get that puck in deep to get something established.
Might be time to just dump and chase.
I think, you know, this trying to tic-tac through is not working right here on this man advantage. 54 seconds left. Back here defensively, Hines trying to get it up. Roche will take that right there, and there you go.
Now you go get it.
Somebody was listening. And we'll see if the Mustangs can't get in on that as Wilson tries to press in. Parisi keeps it in back there to Wilson, holding. Side of the circle, tries to go dump it down deep down there to Hines. Hines, Parisi's able to keep it there, goes far side to Spadorcia. 26 seconds left, man advantage for the Mustangs. Bottled up on the far side is, wow, one Vineyarders there kind of like tying up two Norwood folks. Spadorcia tries to kick it through. Can't do so. Still tied up over there. Now the Vineyard comes away with it here with 3 seconds left. As Moan brings it through, but picked her pocket very nicely there. Yeah, Parisi's been having quite a first period. You're going to watch again. Here's Mattel. Picked up the assist. Strong skater here, the freshman, but ridden off nicely there by Roach. Backed up top. Cotton tries to drive it in, doesn't get all the way through. Hines picks it up, pumps on the brakes. Spidorcia is able to gather it through, gains the blue line. Bothered there the whole way by Mattel. And she just backhands that in as the Mustangs will get a change with 6:51 left here in the first. Oh, nice little work there as Michaela Brown's able to pick the pocket. All the way to that far side. Once again, Conley picks up there. Darcy sends it there to the far side. Again, another couple freshmen here on this team making some noise already. Darcy, number 3. And I think that that's going to get a hook there. So the Vineyard will go on the man advantage as Bletzer goes for the hook at 6:20.
Yeah, unfortunately got her stick caught up in underneath her arm, and like you see through center ice doing the same exact thing. Unfortunately, the referee might only catch it if they fall.
Right. Yep.
You know.
So we'll take a look here at the Vineyard power play for the first time. Snapped all the way in there by Josie Smith. You talked about one of those 8th graders, Joe.
Yeah.
Smith, just an 8th grader, but boy, she just unloaded on that one.
Yeah.
Whistled wide, but
Better than my slap shot. Doesn't say
we'll
much.
see. Well, I
but
was
she
I'm
is
about
in
to
8th
say,
grade.
you know. So Malawski right there is blocked by Tucker. Vineyard trying to keep it in the Norwood zone. Can't clear there as Mally's tried to get it out. Popped up, gloved, stayed in.
Nice. Oh,
Finally able to clear back here to center ice. Vineyard will step up. Smith on ahead to the middle. Walking right in there is Malowski. Low angle shot, but he's able to tie that one up. 59 seconds left in the man advantage here for the Vineyard. 5:19 left in the first.
Norwood has settled in a little bit after that first goal, but I mean they haven't had many chances, but they have, you know, eliminated most of Martha's Vineyard chances. Hopefully, I mean, this is a big kill, so keep momentum going.
Nope, Abel kept it nicely by Levine. Shot goes across. Nice save right there, but I tell you, boy, she left that one out right out front.
It was
you
a good
know,
job by Hines to clear that rebound.
So the Vineyard will group it on back up here behind. Crossing center ice. Once again, you got to watch Mattel. Mattel battles down there with Hines. Ooh, Bernie right up in front. Strong save right there on number 14, Geary.
It looked like for a second Birdie didn't know the puck came out that side. She
high.
still was able to get that post in time to make a nice save.
Walked up top at the top of the blue line. They dump it in down as Moan works behind. They cycle it down low. Yeah, boy, I tell you, just watching that number 9 where you got to keep an eye on her, she's just a very smooth skater.
Thought that puck was going to get out.
Mustangs were able to kill that one off, so back at full strength here. And away comes Hines. Hines able to dump that in as deep as she could. Spidorcia tees it up.
Got to get in front. Get bodies in front so she can't see the puck.
I was going to say, Vieira was able to see that one all the way in. Mustangs trying to get a little bit of pressure here. Vieira scoops it away. Spidorcia looks to send it out in front. Nobody home. Quick little 2-on-1 developing here for the Vineyard. As Conley's getting back. Nice little pass.
Nice
Bernie strong to the test on that one. And that one's going to skate
another
all
rebound
the way
cleared
out.
by Hines, too, on that.
3:32. Remember that one as Bernie was strong on that 2-on-1. Tried to clear it out there. Kept in by Maikos. Goes around. Vineyard's Norwood picks it up. Still can't quite get it out. Drops it behind Bernie. Parisi up against the far wall to Conley. Dropped up top. Vineyard just trying to work it back in deep and able to do so. Bletzer works it. Tries to come to the near side here. She's able to do so.
Oh.
Little bump there. Let him play on. Good. Good.
All right.
Yep. And nice little job there.
Referee.
Dump and change.
Maybe that's what, I mean, if you know that's what's going to be allowed.
Yep.
Nice to see him play a little bit aggressive.
Bletzer able to keep that in nicely there on the blue line as the Vineyard will, the Norwood will finish its last change. So Bletzer picks it up. She comes to the near side. Oh, saw it. Mattel looked like she was like trying to reach in there. Now we got
penalty.
Yeah, now it's an interference right there. Yep. So 2:22. Tucker goes for the interference at 2:22. So another big one here, Joe, for Norwood.
Yeah, I mean, you know, early goals and late goals and periods.
Yeah,
What kills you.
Killers. Yep. Yep.
So I mean, that's not needless. I mean, Captain Obvious here. It's a big kill for Norwood.
So once again, we'll see if the Mustangs can
Nice job.
clear it out. They're able to do so. It's a quick little foot race here. Oh, nice little effort there by Roche. She'll have to come all the way back. Moan picks it up into the zone, sharply across. Oh, still loose there. Got to watch out for those, and the defense is doing a nice job, Joe, of sweeping in to clear those either completely out or off to the side. And Roche just gives that a clear with 1:53 left in the first period, 1:28 left in the man advantage for the Vineyarders. Just missed the connection there. Nice work by Malley. Backhand to the center. Picked on up by Moan. Moan pumps the brakes. Dropped it up to the blue line nicely. Mattel got a chance here. Katie Malley trying to see if she can't dip the shoulder.
Just take it into the corner and eat it. I mean,
yeah, because now you got to get all the way back.
Exactly. You don't want to throw, when you're shorthanded, you don't want to throw pucks in front of the net just without looking.
Gary moves in.
There.
She's looking to drop it there for Moan, but nobody home. And terrific job by Mannering to dump that all the way in. Levine will pick it up behind. 8th grader gets it on up ahead. Vineyard grabs the red line onto the blue line into the Norwood zone. Shot. Tenore's able to turn that one away, but dove in nicely there by Michaels.
I'd like to see the D are backing up a little bit too much on those rushes. I'd like to see him step up a little bit.
Mattel tries to send it in for a misdirection.
Good job by Hines again.
There you go.
Playing defense.
Yeah.
So it's not really a Hines trait to play defense. I know her dad on our Thursday night league, he doesn't usually make it back into the zone. So
what kind of defenseman would certainly not try to get back defensively?
Yeah. Oh, defenseman. He's not a defenseman. Come on. The hands of silk. But
so 13 seconds left here as the Mustangs kill off the second power play. And look to get out of this one just down 1-0. Up high to Bletzer. Bletzer will dump it in, and that's going to do it for the first period. So, Joe, right off the bat, Abigail Geary, 10 seconds in, gets the Vineyard on the board. Mustangs responded with some nice pressure then early on. Kind of felt like they were then maybe a little bit on their heels during the latter part of that first period, having to kill off two penalties to kill off. And just did a fantastic job of doing that. So,
yeah,
all things considered, nicely done.
They, we talked earlier about getting shots on goal. We could see what we got for the goalie from Martha's Vineyard, and I don't really know much about her yet.
Right.
I mean, I saw her make one glove save that she looked pretty confident in it. She was deep in her goal. I haven't seen her come out too much, so I'd like to see more pressure. I mean, I'd like to see him get pucks in deep more. And work that way. They're pretty quick, on the forecheck and everything. So get pucks in deep, get them back to the point, and get bodies in front of the net. Take the goalie's eyes away from her and see what you can do.
Well, we'll see what changes are made, if any, between the first and second, and we'll be right back as the Vineyard has a 1-0 lead after 1 here from the Skating Club of Boston. Back here for second period action as we're just cruising on some cars. Always can rely on good music between periods here at NCM.
Well, we can say it right away. It's a much better start to this period than the last one.
Well, we got, yeah. They managed to survive and actually have the puck down on the Vineyard zone.
Yeah.
So 1-0 here as we start second period action. Comes here to the near side to Mattel. Mattel sharply back across there for Geary, looking to kind of replicate what they did in the first period. Bernie's just going to cover that one up.
Good shift. Way to start. Good shot. Good way to start the period. So get pucks deep, create turnovers. That's the name of the game in hockey is turnovers. Want to get the other team trying to get them to make mistakes. At the high school level, you're going to get teams to make mistakes. I mean, that's basically how it works.
And it is, yeah. It's one of those. How do you capitalize on that? So Bletzer will take it. Comes here to the near side. Backhanded in. But it'll pop out as Darcy goes sharply across to Mattel. Meanwhile, Parisi will go D to D. Comes up. Mannering able to get it. She's bothered there. Clears it all the way over to the far side where Brown picks it up. Brown dumps in deep. She's dispossessed on the backhand as the Vineyard changes Malowski. But terrific job there as Brown.
Another turnover.
Able to control. Works behind Vieira. Tries to pop it up in front. Oh, shot. All the way there as Tucker just put it right in the gut.
Then no bodies in front, though. I mean, we had a perfect angle of that one. The goalie could see it. Took a nice, easy one off the chest. I mean, even if you're throwing bodies in front, you got, the goalie, you might hit the goalie with the shot, but what you got to do is if you take her eyes away from her, it's much more difficult for her to control the rebounds, and then you just work on rebounds.
Yeah, you pick up sometimes those dirty goals as they were. They're just loose there in front. Nice quick look there. Look, Mattel with another shifty move. And terrific defensive work there as Tucker is able to stay with her.
I think Norwood took advantage of the early in the period, a little bit wet in front of the net.
Yeah.
Looked like the puck stopped on her.
Home ice advantage as Cotton will line it up from up high. Goes behind. Geary works.
I hear the Martha's Vineyard fan base yelling, shoot low, shoot low. It works.
Ooh, on the back door, but right
Nice
there,
save,
strong.
Birdie. That was a low shot. Birdie down to make the save. Birdie with a D, not Bernie. I'm calling it.
Right,
I meant
Bernie.
to mention that to you.
What did I say, Birdie?
You've been saying Bernie.
Well, then, that's what it is now. Bernadette. So
yes.
this is what happens. It's like, the Demarius boys.
The
It could be
Demarius boys,
but it
yeah.
was Demarius 15 years ago, and that's what it still
Yeah.
is. They had to change their last name because of the call.
I had a little laugh during the boys' game because I was working with Brian Gagliard, and he of course is friends with a lot of the kids.
Yeah.
'Cause he's a junior at the high school, and he was calling TJ Martin Tom a couple of times, and I'm like, do you guys actually call him Tom? Because I've never heard him call Tom before, and I guess maybe he is. 'Cause I remember giving you a hard time about that.
Yeah. Well, even his dad gave me a hard time for calling him Tom. I haven't done it since.
Known him for a long time. Never heard him called Tom, but I guess some in the high school do.
So Maikos right here.
Good stick.
Topped out front. Looks across the way, but picked up by Mannering. Mannering loses it on there. Dumped in by Wansowitz. Battle on the near side. Wansowitz again. Takes a snap. Looks to go far side. Whistles wide. Good pinch by Jussie Smith, number 19 over there defensively. Good solid stick as Malowski and Brown battle. Pops up. Vineyard's going to circle all the way back here as Darcy takes it. Goes D to D, gets it right back. It's a sharp little pass there.
Another good stick by Parise.
Blocked high and goes up over the net. Parisi on the wall.
Oh, that was a good idea with a give and go from Spadorsha, but the puck was behind Parise.
So Mannering tries to get it out. She's able to do so.
You want to get some speed going through the neutral zone so you can get yourself, it makes it harder on the defense.
Looks to go far side, is able to do so. Race into the corner for Norwood. Looks to pop out front there, Wilson. Defensively broken away very nicely as Mattel comes back here. Cross,
Another good
what
play.
a combination that.
Yeah, Tucker with a nice play on the one-on-one. 30, confident save. I like it.
Yeah, that, you mentioned, Vineyard folks telling their players to keep the shots down low, but Tenore's just dropping quickly and just closing that off. But some nice puck movement here with 10:34 left in the second by the Vineyard. Norwood looking to generate some offenses. Malley can't get it out, able to do so, but corralled by Moan.
Nice little play there.
Long gains the blue line. Still just kind of working against in the back. Dropped in front. Slap shot never gets through.
Yeah, that one-time slap shot at this level I'm not a big fan of. Fedossia's not too happy. I think she thinks she looked like she might have been interfered with.
Gary drops it for Mattel. Mattel gets it back to Gary, but defensively broken up again nicely by the Mustangs as Malley comes away with it. Looks to dump it in. No ice here. Levine will bring it around behind the Vineyard net. Splits two Norwood defenders. Poke there, it comes all the way up here. Take it all the way in.
Take a look. Take a look. Get him changing.
The near side. Mannering has to kind of go pirouette on it. Couldn't control it. Oh, just outside, not by much, as Tucker tried to keep that in. So that was a nice look right there, as you mentioned, Joe. But I think kind of had Mannering turned around and she wasn't able to take it full stride as she.
A couple of seconds earlier.
Yep.
They did have him in the line change. Caught him in a tough line change in the second period. So.
Easy gets it here to the near side of Mannering, but it takes a hop and she can't control it. Vineyard right back in. Bletzer will take it. She's bothered there by Smith. Here on the near side is Mannering to come away with it. Looks to flip it all the way down. This is going to go for an ice. At 8:51 left here in the second. Trying to maybe some of those stretch passes, Joe, they're just not quite connecting.
Yeah, I mean, again, not a lot of action for the goalie from Vieira from the Vineyard, so I'd definitely like to see her work a little harder.
So Darcy and Wilson will face it off here to Tenore's right.
There you go, and they'll get
Bounces
that.
off of the stick, and it's a race here as Spidorcia's on her horse and looks like she's going to get there first, able to do so. Follows it nicely. Turn around, sit there loose in front. And Vieira's able to glove that one up. A little how-do-you-do action there between Spidorcia and Colby Darcy, the freshman.
Yeah, I mean, it seems on that one the goal Vieira went down early. I mean, when you're as tall as she is, and she can probably rely a lot on the butterfly. So you might even, as tall as she is, when you're down and tight there, you want to get the puck up.
Tucker with the high shot, trying to get a misdirect. Terrific job there as Maikos tries to come away with it. She can't. Hines comes back this way. Hines looking for some help. Takes it in low.
That was shaky with the stick.
And trying to get a couple shots here. Mustangs trying to generate a little bit of offense in the Vineyard zone. 8:06 left in the second. Vineyard stake into that 1-0 lead on the goal 10 seconds in of the first period, and things have kind of settled down goaltending-wise for the Mustangs since. Shot just goes wide. Nice face-off win there for Norwood. Terrific connection here. Once again, there goes Geary moving in, the only goal scorer thus far of the game. Battled behind.
Good job.
Trying to get it there, see if Brown can play it off the carom.
That puck was rolling out to the front of the net
Oh, I
where
see.
the Martha's Vineyard player was all by herself, and Molly Roach, trying to get my roaches straight. And I was there to Johnny on the spot to get rid of it.
They'll have to clear the zone here. Mustangs will have a chance to regroup at 7:26 in the second. Trying to pick up Quinn Brown up there, up top. She continues to bother, but Vineyard able to get to the far side and dump it in deep. Roach takes a look at it, but Bletcher's going to pick it up. Tries to come the other way. Parisi will race to it. There's a battle over theirs. Parisi, Spadorska's able to come away with it.
Got her on her heels right here. Oh!
All the way through, down she goes. Vineyard comes back this way as Moan waits for some help. Works his way in, tries to shovel that one through.
Take a look, take a look. Oh. Again, Spadorska up behind the D.
Geary able to get it. That one goes over to the far side. Shot in there. Vieira sees it all the way. You know, shot like that, you know, we've seen so far today, Joe, you know, you have no one in front. So,
No.
you know,
I mean,
she's going to be able to see it, and even if she is able to see it and make a rebound, there's, you know, unfortunately not a white sweater in front of her to look for something maybe loose.
play like that too. You're at the end of a shift.
Yeah.
You'll take the offensive zone face off. You know, get a fresh line out there and see what you can do. I don't know if he's mixed up the lines at all, or if it's just a happenstance because Spadorska was out there for a little bit during a line change, but we have.
It looks like Katie Malley's picked up. Nice little pinch there, but can't get through. It is Malawaski backhands it all the way down, but Tucker's got it.
Good job, Tucker, losing the forechecker there.
Tucker on it. Goes on the backhand. Picked up there by Malley. They battle at center ice. Quickly right around there, and they're going to pick up Tucker, I think.
Yeah, another hook.
On the hook. She brings down Maikos. So Tucker goes at 5:44 of the second. Still 1-0. So another big kill here for the Vineyard.
I got a message from one of my former girl hockey dad partners telling me not to mention anything that what happened in Martha's Vineyard during our trips to Martha's Vineyard.
I don't know if there's a statute of limitations that he's currently worried about.
I am not sure. I'm not sure.
And high off the glass, Spadorska will send it in all the way in deep. Well, there's the Vineyard. The Norwood folks are still invited back to the Vineyard, so
They are,
must have been all right. At least a forgiving community that the Vineyard is. Walked right that in there. I'm surprised that Malawaski didn't take that. The Vineyard trying to set up here with a man advantage. They're on the backside. Ricochets up. Rochi will take
There
that
you
here,
go.
and she'll just clear that all the way out. She'll look to get some tired legs here. Spadorska and Roach will
Take a look.
pop out for two new ones. It's one of those you kind of think that Parisi there could wait a little bit.
Yeah, she definitely had time.
Yep. Parisi tries to regather. Vineyard's working the outside. 49 seconds left to Tucker's hook. And that'll pop out as Levine will go D to D as the Vineyard tries to reset. Mattel cross ice. So Waltz in there looking to get Geary on the backhand. Oh, right up in front. Oh, terrific
Good
block
block
there
by
by
Parisi.
Parisi. Yeah, terrific job. Something like that. Maybe Mattel just stays on the backhand, but she tried to go backhand and put it on her forehand.
Yeah.
That gave Parisi time to get across. So
Yeah.
22 seconds left, but yeah, boy, I tell you, Danielle has been playing really well defensively today for these Mustangs.
She certainly has. And again, only a sophomore.
So Roach steps in to try to take the draw. High riser goes all the way into the corner. Mattel up top. Looks there to the other Mattel. Spidorcia here with 7 seconds left. Whistles it all the way around.
Again, not a big fan of that one-timer. From 50 feet away.
Shoots across, nobody home. Mustangs have killed off the man advantage. The Vineyard there is 0 for 3. There's that second slap shot. That one had a little bit more meat onto it.
Good look.
Good look in front. I think as Annabelle Mattel was looking to sneak in, they're going to have to clear. And Mustang took his chance to generate something here. Ava Hines on the backhand will dump it in deep.
Had nothing going, throws it in deep. That's what you got to do.
Comes around here
Forecheck,
on the near side.
turnover.
All the way across, far side Mattel. In deep. Levine will pick it up. Intercepted nicely there by Wilson. Wilson dumps it back in deep. Michaela Brown racing for it. Looks to put it in front. On the backhand's able to pick it off through, so you got a one-on-one situation developing here.
Good job, Ava.
No penalty there. It's a great non-call. It's a great non-call because he just kind of, a couple of Vineyarders get tangled up. Terrific job. Looks like Roche was trying to take on 2 defenders and able to get through. Picks it back up. That's Michaela Brown there, I think. Yep.
Yeah, again, mixed up a little the lines.
Yeah.
It might have something to do with the penalty kill. We'll kind of see what happens when they settle in. Maybe he has changed the lines up a little.
Conley goes there, and Vieira's on the blocker to send it to the far side. Walks out here. Again, Conley trying to race to it. Nice stick check there by Cotton. 1:54 left. Still 1-0 here from the East Rink at the Skating Club of Austin.
BCBU the other day, they played Saturday, and I think BC scored a goal in the first minute and then an empty netter. And it was like nothing, no scoring throughout the rest of the game. Kind of reminds me of that.
Conley here trying to break away. 2-on-2 with Spidorcia. Tries to
Gotta
split
step.
him. She's able to.
Oh!
She's able to get it.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Just
on the
snuck
far
in.
side. Emily Spidorcia ties it up at 122.
Speed through center ice. It'll get you every time. You catch the defenseman flat-footed, and she got a step. I wasn't sure if that puck was going to just trickle away from her a little bit too far, but somehow found that, landed right inside that far post.
Terrific job as Conley is able to kind of.
That puck did not go far over the line.
Nope.
It looked like it hit the padding, like next to the post,
Yeah.
and that kind of stopped it. Referees are talking. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but maybe they're going to go to the replay.
Maybe they're going to go to the NCM for the replay. And we'll say, nope, no such thing. It does not exist. Must
Maybe
be a
they're
goal.
actually looking to find out who got the assist. I mean, that would be nice, because that was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, Conley hopefully she'll pick it up.
Yep. Oh, now he's talking to the coach, so he's got to have something to say. Something.
Norwood goal scored by number 7, Emily Spidorcia. Assisted by number 13, Molly Roach.
All right. I thought it was Conley, but
It probably was. I didn't think Molly was on the ice, but that'll happen.
that's all right. Rochi's going to take the point.
Exactly. She's a senior captain.
exactly.
She deserves the points.
Yeah, Mackenzie's just a sophomore.
Yeah,
she's got a
she's
couple
got
more
plenty of
years.
time.
Yeah,
Plenty of
exactly
time to get
right.
plenty of
exactly
points.
right. So just like that, with 1:22 left, Spidorcia from either Conley or Roach has tied this one up. We've got ourselves quite a game here as we're getting ready to wrap up period number 2. It comes all the way down, so a chance here. See if Norwood could kind of keep that momentum. But what a great job, though, Joe, by Emily to just accelerate and split that defense.
I had a
And then
little
on the
body
back
language
end,
going as that puck was going
exactly.
a little bit far away from her. Like, is she going to catch up? And she did.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. So Mustangs trying to maybe continue some pressure here when we hit the final minute. Parisi can't get it and is able to clear the zone. Back on here, Wansowitz will dump it in. But Parisi strong to the task, trying to go to the far side. Backhand up there to
There you
Roach.
go. Get to the net. Get to the net with it.
Roach strong, doesn't get all the way through. Nice block there by the Vineyard defense. Final 42 seconds.
She had
Mattel,
Roach breaking to the net. I was hoping for a rebound.
strong stick there by Tucker, is able to keep Mattel off of the board here. Look in front.
Take a look.
Trying to get that across there.
There
Back
you go.
to
There you
Spidorcia
go.
again.
Another
Another
step.
chance.
Oh, penalty
shot.
shot.
Let's see if we get a
Penalty shot on that one. Give me a penalty
Yep.
shot.
On the
Right here,
hook.
ref.
Let's see if he's going to point
Right
to center
there.
ice.
She had a step.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of things that have to make the penalty, and they're going to talk about
No,
this.
that's a penalty shot.
Right,
She
if
had a
there's nobody,
step. She had control. She didn't get the shot off.
right, and there's nobody between her and the goal.
Who's with me?
Wow. All right.
Ah.
Oh, 18 seconds.
She definitely had a step.
So
Come on, ref. The most exciting play in hockey,
That's
the penalty
right.
shot. Let's get it. Come on, everybody. With me.
So no penalty shots, but the Vineyard will be a man down, and the Mustangs with final 18 seconds here. And if they can't convert, we'll at least start the third with a man advantage. But let's see if they can't extend the lead here. One back as Hines sits on the backhand.
10 seconds
Back
left.
up top to Parisi. Parisi looks to send.
Oh, yes.
Oh!
Beautiful play. I'm not
right
sure.
on the back post.
I'm not sure if Parise was shooting that puck or looking for her on the back post, but that was a great play.
Wow. Well, if
Beautiful.
you ask Parisi, that's exactly what she meant to do. It's exactly what she meant to do.
Yep. Well deserved.
Yep.
Well deserved goal there. I mean, I feel like it should have been a penalty shot.
Well,
So it's
and
nice
so
to see Emily get the goal.
and Emily made up for it,
Yep.
for sure. So she picks up her second in the matter of minutes. And I guess we don't have to worry about the Norwood taking that man advantage into the second period. We're down here to the final 4 seconds. One, and that
Good
will
job.
do
Nice
it.
job,
Yeah,
Evann.
smart play,
Keeping the puck.
right? You know, sometimes you look at something like that and you wait for Hines to, like, shoot it up the middle or something like that.
Knowing the situation you're in, that's a big thing. That's a good job.
Exactly.
Smart hockey.
So a big end of the second period.
We talked about it. We talked about how last minute goals and early goals in the period. Let's take that momentum. I mean, 2 goals late in that period.
It's even better.
Yeah.
So Spidorcia nets 2 as the Vineyard now finds itself down 2-1. Again, I keep getting myself mixed up. I'm wearing multiple hats of Vineyard and Norwood.
Where do you pay your taxes? That's what I want to know.
right.
Where do you, whose school do you pay your taxes
School do I
for?
pay taxes for?
Yeah.
So anyway,
Where do you
after
send one of your kids?
after 2 complete, the Norwood Mustangs find themselves now up 2-1 over the Vineyard, and we will be back with third period action after more tunes here on NCM. So we got ourselves set for a terrific third period. Spidorcia with 2 goals towards the end of the second have given the Mustangs a 2-1 advantage after Geary had scored, 10 seconds into the first, and we're going to see if we can't last another 10 seconds as they did here. So we'll get the action as Tucker brings it up behind, popped up top. That does not get out. Nice job there of Wansowitz to keep it in. Fresh sheet of ice. Vineyard on the move. Backhand right there. Still
No,
loose.
taking off the line there. What
And
do we got?
I think the puck is net. Yeah, it looks like maybe the net became dislodged there, but
Was that Tucker that took that puck off the line and got behind Birdie, and Tucker was there on the back post? And swept it away.
They have had some, that has been some of the stuff that the Mustangs have been able to do defensively so far this afternoon. Had some loose pucks out front, shot all the way across on the backside there. Trying to go the wrap around, doesn't work. As Hines tries to come all the way across, but is not able to do so. Vineyard has come out here on fire here to start this third with some early pressure on the backhand. Still can't quite get it out. They got that top line of
There we go.
Geary, Mattel, and I think Moan on the other side there, forward-wise. You talked about that.
The wet ice.
Wet ice to begin with here. Moan looks to come across there to Geary.
We've talked about it before. The ice at this rink is not as hard for the figure skaters. So it's not as cold. It takes a little bit longer for it to freeze up.
shots right there in the middle. Strong again. Still loose.
Good job, Birdie.
Birdie's trying to find it. She's able to do so, but whoa. I'm telling you, some strong pressure here early on by Martha's Vineyard. 13:35 left.
You figured the Vineyard was going to come out flying, trying to even that score up, because I'm sure they're not happy with the way this game has gone. They probably feel like they've had the better of the play and to be trailing.
So Wilson comes away, tries to get through, but that's intercepted there. Brown back this way.
Get it in deep. There's too many players there. Stick handle around 6 people. And there's only 5 on the ice. Ooh.
Misdirects there, doesn't get all the way through.
Hit the defenseman in the back of the head.
Take a block shot.
Yep. Filling up the stat sheet.
Mustangs looking to get a change as
There you go.
Brown will step
call
off.
that icing. Went right over her stick. Right over Smith's stick. Is it Smith, 19? Yeah, Josie.
So Bletzer will get a change anyway off of the ice. Gives Mustangs a chance to square away their lines.
This has been a really good, well officiated game, I feel like. Sometimes high school games, the referees just are here to collect a paycheck, but these guys are actually doing a good job calling.
Good crew so far tonight. Vineyard is able to keep it in while Tucker tries to get it for the Mustangs. She can't do so. All the way up there to the far side, picked up by Malley. Malley's got Spadorsha, who's got 2, looking maybe to pick up that hat trick. Dumps it in deep, and Spadorsha's on it quickly. Tries to send it in front, nobody home. And can you talk that early puck situation with the puddles that sometimes are left here by that Zamboni, especially by that door down there. Puck gets blocked up and out of play.
Definitely looks like they switched up the lines a little bit. We got Malley playing now. Conley had started on the wing on this line. So we'll see how that second line comes out.
One across and back up top as Tucker dumps it in, backhanded around. Malley's there first. She battles with Cotton. Comes away. Nice little pass here to the middle is picked up Moan. Got that top line here for the Vineyard out. See if Mustangs can't kind of corral them. Looks on the backside, nobody home. Popped up top. Vineyard trying to move it around. Got kind of like caught up there. She's at the end of the shift. Spadorsha and Malley will peel off for help. Fresh legs here for the Mustangs. Tries to pick
now we
Moan.
got the Brown sisters skating with Molly Roach.
Oh, looking nice look right there for Brown.
Move that puck quick.
Still trying to get it in deep. Can't do so. Pinch nice there by Wilson on the far side.
I mean, in no means do you want to sit on a lead in the third period with this much time left, but you just got to be careful with you got to be smarter with your pinches if you're the defenseman.
Yep. Because we've seen this team has got some speed and will take that face off.
Yeah. I mean, I know Coach Cochran likes aggressive play on the defense, but you just got to be smart. That's the biggest thing.
Well, again, you're looking here at Belzer defensively paired up there with Parisi. So you got a freshman and a sophomore manning the blue line here late. You know, I mean, in a tight contest, it's great to see that Coach Cochran's got that, kind of confidence in these young defensemen. Speaking of which,
keep those shifts nice and short too.
Dumps it in deep, make the Vineyard go the full length. Nice job there as Brown's able to get back. They get their sticks tangled up. Her and Darcy met up. Brown's going to go over there, look for a stick, or at least if nothing else, just kind of stand there, and now she'll come off. Wilson trying to work herself all the way through, comes here to the near side to Maikos. Oh, terrific job there, Parisi just stood the ground with a poke check, was able to knock that one away.
Nice
Wansowitz turns sharply, tried to pick it up there for Maikos, wasn't able to do so, goes all the way down for the icing at 10:03 left here in the third. Just off here to our left, I know that a lot of the Vineyard folks came up, took the boat, saw the bus up here as we pulled into the rink, and I know that the Vineyard has got their Facebook broadcast. This gentleman has been doing a lot of their games for them, and the Vineyard following of boys and girls hockey is huge down there, and I know that there are some folks listening to NCM, including my mom and my brother. So I want to say hi to Mom. My brother, who stopped by the other day to say hello on his way back to the Vineyard.
Hello, Mrs. Hoover. Your son is a town treasure.
There you go.
Just thought you might want to know if you didn't already know.
I'll give you that $5 later, Joe. So. Trying to backhand again here is that I think you're going to see a lot of Moan, Geary, and Mattel here as they wrap this one up. This top line moves extremely well together. Tries to walk out to the top of the circle. Knocked down. Is this going to get on? Will not.
No, wide.
So the Vineyard will take the, Norwood with the icing there at 9:20 left here in the third on a 2-1. Norwood holding on.
Looking at the Norwood bench right now, I'm seeing Allie McDonough, Coach Allie McDonough and Coach Sammy Hayes working the doors, which is kind of ironic because I think both of them played 4 years of varsity. I'm not sure they spent too much time on the bench. So they both get new to this whole working the doors thing.
Well, they bring a wealth of experience and talent to that bench to help Coach Coskren out, along with Mr. O'Donnell over there is also helping out. So it's quite a crew that is taking the Mustangs here.
You talk about Bill Norman earlier. I think Allie Norman, I think she's the self-proclaimed greatest door opener in Norwood girls hockey history. So that maybe she came and gave him some pointers.
So Norwood able to get this down into the Vineyard zone, but Parise is going to take that pinch.
That's a good pinch right there.
Terrific job, and she didn't follow it too far either, right?
Nope.
Got it in.
I mean,
yep.
The trick, you have to go. You can't second guess yourself. You got to either go or don't.
Right.
You can't. You split second and it's pie you.
Broken up there nicely, but
good block.
Another block by Brown.
Looks like that one hurt a little bit.
Able to backhand it out, but Vineyard comes right back here with Michaels. Looking again.
The old curl and drag.
Yeah.
Parise wasn't falling for that one.
Well, she's done that twice, and Parise has
there
done
you go.
both times.
Take control of this game. There you go. Get it to her.
Spidorsha
goes right to the net, too. Good net drive. Now get your butt back.
Vineyard collects in their zone. Spidorsha tries to keep that one in. Can't do so. Parise again just will dump that out. Picked up there by Pacheco. Pacheco up ahead here to Michaels. Michaels gaining again, but she's picked up by Wilson. Puck hops up. Spidorsha is able to grab a hold. Can't quite get it out. Kept in nicely there by Malowski. I didn't think I probably forgot to do this at the get-go. I usually always try to do the apology for the butchering of any and all names, both home and away. Great work here. He's got the stick out as Hines tries to come through. She can't grab her footing. Moan comes back this way. She'll take the shot in. He sees it all the way. Burns maybe a second or two. 6:53 left here in the third.
Norwood right now is surviving, which I'm not sure is a good idea.
Yeah, I've got that feel.
I feel like one of the best ways to protect a lead in the third period is have a lot of offensive zone time. That's the one way I find is a surefire way of protecting a lead.
So Coach Watts
being 200 feet away from your own net.
Yeah. Coach Watts puts that first line out again. Mustangs looking to make that 200-foot, and they do so. Brown goes into the corner. She's chased there by Mattel. Mattel on the backhand. Able to flick it around. And up they come.
Well, keep those shifts nice and short, too.
Here he tries to find Mattel. She gets turned sideways, but is able to rectify the situation. Busts it in deep. Looks to go out front. Mustangs just trying to get some sort of control here of the puck, and they're able to do so. Here's Parise will try to chip it out, able to. Foot race here. It looks like Wansowitz will get it. Stops behind Vieira. Looks the other
Good
way.
forecheck.
Whoa. Great job there by Brown.
Careful.
Yeah,
Too
Brown
many
Brown
people
battling
down
back there.
Yeah. Ooh, that one's got to leave a mark.
Wilson,
He's shaking it off.
that's a true sign of a hockey player right
tough.
there. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the
That's
fight
right.
and the dog.
She could have that bone
Oh.
sticking out of her leg and she'd still be going. And Vineyard right back in at it. Shot there is going to zip just wide. Parisi comes around behind. Comes here to the far side where Quinn Brown will pick it up, the sophomore. Pinched off nicely there. 5:24 left. Moan moves in, looks to go center. Whoa. I think she just kind of quickly turned and fired. I think if she had a chance to
Get
take
it
a
in
look.
deep. 2-on-3. There you
That's
go.
it.
Now
Smart
go get
play,
it.
and actually on net too.
Yeah.
And you'll take the offensive zone as
Tricky.
Spadorsha crashes in. Smart play.
I'm watching Daniela Parisi, and kind of, I mean, I got to talk to Coach Koskinen about this, but it reminds me of a young Erin Kelly. Played defense for the Norwood High way back in the day when they would play 3D and she would play 15-minute shifts in the third period in the game they were winning.
Hard off the boards, doesn't get in nearly as deep as Tucker would have liked. Spadorsha flips it in. 4:55 left. So Cotton goes around, picks it on up there to Maikos. Intercepted.
That's a good shot. Defenseman
Yeah,
stuck her glove out
that's right. Yeah.
to make the save on that one. That's usually not a good idea. There's no padding inside of the glove.
So a race here. Hines looks to go in front. Oh, slid all the way through is Conley.
Tucker just took away enough to
Yeah.
make it a little uncomfortable for her in front.
Oh,
I was going to say.
Yep.
That looked offside.
trying to do that backhand
And
blind
4:18
pass.
left. 4:18 left. No, it's surviving. You don't want to survive. You want to keep the foot on the pedal.
So Darcy steps in. Norwood wins it out front. Comes right back in, so Parisi will have to gather. Leaves her for Blitzer.
No icing. No icing.
No icing.
Deflected.
No, yep.
Yes,
yep.
thank you.
So you were talking about these, this is what's nice, in terms of when referees work together, right?
Yep,
The VAR
exactly.
referee saw it, but, he's quickly corrected by the other linesman right there. And
Well, that's how they
Yep.
do it. I mean, it's
he was in the right position at the right time. So 3:46 here. 2-1 with Spadorsha with 2 goals in the second. Gary for the Vineyard 10 seconds into the first.
this is right here. This is where you want the Vineyard to be, behind their own net.
Chance right here. Zip it right back.
Good job. Good
Belzer
job by
goes
Iowa.
D to D, takes a look.
Get it deep. By your own player. There you go.
You have 200 feet. You've got plenty of room across, and you hit her. So 3:15 here. Vineyard trying to push on ahead to Darcy. Parisi all the way across.
Good stick check.
Yep. Mannering comes back with it. It's able to clear the zone nicely.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's another terrific
Stay
stick
on
there
it.
by
There you
Spadorsha. Can't finish off the hat trick.
Yeah, that was a good solo effort there.
Yep.
She was
Terrific
1-on-3.
stick. Yep. Allie's able to try to at least get that in. Now she's able to get through. No.
there you go.
Oh, he's got her. Yep.
Yeah, that's
yep.
a penalty.
Yep. So with 2:35, nicely done there. You're able to draw that
You
penalty.
keep
Yeah.
those good stick check, keep the feet moving, and you draw a penalty.
Yeah, Malley was really working on that
That
far
was a
side.
good shift. That's second and third line, middle six forward. That's what you're doing. Oh, timeout.
Exactly
Who we
what
got?
they want. Yeah, I think the Vineyard will
Vineyard.
take the timeout. So 2:35 left. Mustangs will have the man advantage for 2 minutes on Wansowitz's hook.
Hopefully it goes as well as the last power play.
Well, that worked out quite well.
Yeah.
That quite well for the Mustangs. They are at least 1 for 2 tonight on the man advantage. Vineyard right now is 0 for 3. And hopefully we won't have to see them on a fourth one.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
we'll kind of work our way through here. But,
Yeah,
you know,
good.
it's kind of nice having it, again, with 2:35 left, you've got that offensive zone face-off. You've got the man advantage for the 2 minutes. You know, be interesting to see exactly what Coach Watts draws up for the Vineyarders.
Yeah, they're going to want to get the puck out
Yeah.
and then get the goalie pulled. Try to tie this one up. But it's a tricky situation for Norwood with the power play at this point. I mean, you want to be careful,
Yep.
but you don't want to be too careful. I mean, it's not like you're going to throw 5 forwards out there to try to score a power play
Yep.
goal, but you want to try to get the goal to put the game away, but you don't want to give up the shorthanded goal, because that's a lot of times when you're on a power play, sometimes you forget that you got to play defense. You know, so you got to be careful, especially on this face-off here, because if they can win if Martha's Vineyard could win the face-off, they might send somebody out fly the zone, I guess would be the word. The
When you're looking
phrase
at
I'm looking for.
Coach Malley, who had mentioned had been an assistant coach for a number of years, has got some D3 college experience as a player, so certainly knows the game, and has the Vineyard right now at the recent power rankings sitting at 17. The Norwood comes in at 24 in the power rankings. So, you know, and I don't know if that includes the recent wins by both these squads. So, you know, the past couple of years, they've run into each other come tournament time. I know 2 years ago, the Mustangs took 2 from the Vineyard, including the opening round of the MIA playoffs. And then last year, as mentioned, Vineyard won both meetings.
Careful.
So got to see here is able to come back as Birdie's able to turn that to the side. Spidorsha works.
You got the goalie pulled. I don't think.
And you're sitting here, Brown.
I don't think you want to be hanging out at center ice waiting for a breakout pass.
Kind of get in and help out.
Birdie, big save.
Yeah, Birdie, and you know what's nice about that too is again she's kind of keep the clock going. So Brown's able to hear on the
Take
back.
a look. Oh, gain the red line. You got to gain the red line.
Oh, that is just.
Icing, but she had this. She had the room.
Yep.
You got to take the step, take the extra step, get to the red line, and then try for the net.
Yeah, senior Michaela Brown there. That is tough. You had some room, and again, you know, the hard part with that open net is that there's just that temptation that, you know, versus just get it in and burn some time with 1:49 left. Spidorsha just trying to get it out.
Now get the red line. Now go for
get the red line.
There you go.
Oh, that's fine because, you know.
No icing.
So 1:05 left in the advantage.
Yeah, that's not going to count if it goes in. It's offside.
And Vineyard clears. Spidorsha still, and that is not going to be helpful.
Not at all.
So Spidorsha is going to go for the trip just to make life interesting. So 1:27. Now the Vineyard doesn't have their timeouts left because they took it. So I wonder if Koskinen does anything.
4-on-4, and your best player in the penalty box.
Yep. And so
not the ideal situation. Vineyard already has the goalie pulled, so they get the advantage 5-on-4.
So 52 seconds left, and the Vineyard will get another skater back, barring anything else. Hopped up top here, tries to throw it there. Block.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Wasn't quite sure where it was, but a great block there. Doesn't get all the way through. Rochi tries to come through. She can't. Hopped up top there.
Another big
loose.
save. Gonna be icing.
And all the way down with 1:05, 1:04 left. Got to thank Sue Brown working the clock today.
Yeah. I think the clock is slow.
No. Sue Brown knows exactly when to turn that clock off.
I don't feel tardy.
So 1:04 left here in the third. Big win back. And that might not make it all the way. Yeah, no.
A little snow down there in that corner. No. Oh, just made it.
Oh. Wow, with 55 seconds
That
left.
defenseman was taking those Mark Hoover long strides down there to try to make that
That's my full speed.
I'm working hard. I'm going to get there.
So Coscoin will change out a couple here. 55 seconds left in the period. 20 seconds left in the Vineyard penalty.
Looks like he's got 3D out there right now.
He's probably anticipating the Vineyard's going to get that extra skater back in 20 seconds. So it'll be 35 seconds. One back nicely. Tries to go off the glass. Kept in. Sharp play there by Mattel. Mattel goes all the way across.
So Hines is the defenseman, but she's moved out. She's got experience as a forward, because that's the danger of being shorthanded with 3 defensemen is that third defenseman doesn't really know what they're doing in the box. So
it gets a little confusing, right? Throwing
yeah,
an extra one in. Yep.
So Hines has been a forward up till this year. So
all right. So we'll look here with 6 seconds left. So the Vineyard gets a skater back with 41 seconds left in the third. Big draw here. Back up top. Penalty is cleared. Vineyard has the extra skater now, looking right in front. Parisi tries to flip it up high here to Hines. Tries to go hard, can't do so. 22 seconds left.
The ref
looking to go out front.
Good
another block in front by Parisi. Goes around behind, looking to go in front, can't do so.
Eat it.
Able to clear with 9 seconds left. That might do it. Vineyard's got one last shot, but I don't think they're going to get it through there. Goes all the way into the far side. That's going to do it.
Nice win.
Terrific win for the Mustangs.
That's two big wins in a row. Two good hockey teams.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can take this momentum and keep going.
What a terrific response by the Mustangs. Vineyard comes up, they score a goal 10 seconds in. Joe, you and I were still kind of like just yucking it up.
Yeah, exactly.
And all of a sudden, like the referee's coming back and going, let's have the second face-off. And then the the Mustangs settle down. I love the fact that we have 3 goalies, by the way.
Yeah.
Something we haven't seen that in a while. And then, Spodorska plays a terrific game offensively, but I think, Daniela Parisi, boy, oh boy, she was all over the place.
She's definitely one of the top 3 stars, along with Spodorska and Birdie.
Really
Birdie Tenor was probably the best player in this game, because the Vineyard definitely had the advantage in the third period. Overall, I think they had more of the scoring chances, but
they came out. Yeah, they came out. The Vineyard came out on fire there in that third period, and I think, like you had mentioned, we almost felt like we were just simply surviving that third period, and the Mustangs were able to hold on and do so. Yeah. So
no pitchers and scorecards.
Nope. There you go. So good for them. Terrific game. We knew it would be. These teams always play each other really well, and Norwood will make that trip down to the Vineyard the end of February. They'll hop on the bus at Woods Hole and get picked up on the other side and enjoy a fine day on the Vineyard with some of the lovely folks that live down there.
Can't beat a fine day on the Vineyard.
You cannot beat. There's no place better. It's a little slice of heaven. Little slice of heaven. But what a crew we've had here tonight. And see the Spodorska family walking by. They had to have a wonderful day with their daughter poking in a couple and thinking they might have had a penalty shot.
Yeah.
It was not to be, but
worked out all right.
It worked out all right. So we want to thank everybody tuning in. We'll say goodbye to the Vineyard guys. All right. Nice game, guys. Nice game. It was the Vineyard TV crew. They'll hopefully catch that boat back. But your final score up here tonight from the East Rink at the Skating Club of Boston. Oh, Joe wants to make sure we thank everybody who was on this one. This was quite the crew. Tolman leaving everybody here on their own, powers, and nothing happened. So I guess all worked out well. Ron Marshalsea and Kiki Datner were back there, I think, back in the secret room, back there working the cameras and all the other sort of angles. Brian Boudreau, as we know, was mixing all the
DJ Brian,
mixing all the music for us there in hand. And we're just trying to get our camera was
Evan O'Neill.
Evan O'Neill was there bringing us all the fine shots.
She can't hear us anyhow.
You can get she's right there. She did a terrific job. She should give a wave. They got a great shot of her from up top. So for the entire crew here at MCM, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Your final again. Norwood Mustangs 2 and the Martha's Vineyard Vineyarders 1. For everyone here at NCM, thanks so much, Ray, for tuning in, and have yourselves a great evening.